my wife doesn't seem to have a desire to have sex with me right now. And I feel like I've tried everything. I want to give up. Any encouragement for me in this?
Yes, you're not the only one. And you're not the only one that's there right now. You're not the only one that's ever been there. And there is a pathway forward, not just for you, but for everybody else that has been in that space. And when you're feeling discouraged and like you've tried everything, all having tried everything means is that you've tried everything that you know to try. If you knew something else to try, you would try it. But in humility, let's recognize that there's lots of things that I don't know. And just because I haven't thought of it and I haven't therefore tried it because I thought of it, doesn't mean that no one has thought of any other ways forward. And so being able to go, listen, I've exhausted my resources. Now's the time that I really need to turn to others and invite others into the circle with me who can kind of share perspective that I don't have, because we can't see our own blind spots, right? Nobody. I can't see my own blind spots. You can't see your own blind spots. I have a therapist that I work with that helps me see my blind spots, and that Cassie and I engage that help us see our blind spots and help us grow and find it very helpful in our relationship. And millions of other couples have found the same to be true as well. And so I would encourage you, when you've reached the end of your resources, the end of your ideas about how to navigate the situation, it's time to reach out for some help. And I hear you doing part of that here, right? And going, what do I do? I've reached the end of my rope. And I just want to say, I appreciate the courage that it takes to ask the question, to put it out there, and to reach out for help. And I want to encourage you to follow that, to allow that bravery, that courage to lead to the next step of reaching out and maybe picking up a book like Restoring the Pleasure by Cliff and Joyce Penner, or Celebration of Sex by Doug Rosenau, and being able to see what others have written and talked about around the subject matter. There's healthy sex podcasts that are out there that kind of talk around topics of sexuality that can shed ideas and thoughts that maybe haven't come to your way of thinking. Cliff Penner has a great book called The Married Man's Guide to Sex, and that's a great sex, and has lots of things that are common difficulties that men have run into, and can be a source of direction for you. Or you can reach out to our practice and get connected with somebody that's a counselor and can help ask questions, engage you and your spouse, and maybe try to identify what it is that you're tripping over that you don't know that you're tripping over, that could really be helpful if addressed to reach the goals that you have. So be encouraged. There's more help available than you're aware of, and keep looking for it. Keep seeking it out. You'll find it.
Yeah, I think that's such great advice. And like you said at the beginning, like that person is not alone. I mean, I feel like I've heard the same maybe thing from my husband before. Hey, I feel like you don't have the desire to have sex with me. What am I doing wrong? And like things like that. I mean, I just feel like this is normal, it's common. Maybe not normal,
Yes.
but it is common, and maybe is kind of typical of most marriages. I mean, it just happens. We were just talking about it earlier, just, busyness and all of these things that can take time away from that relationship.